What up, OG? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing straight, homie. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. What you
Man.
go about here?
Man, just chilling. Just trying to understand the land.
Yeah.
The land been changing here and there. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And
What you go about on the streets? Or is you on the streets?
I'm on the streets, homie.
Yeah,
I'm about that life.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I go by RC.
RC?
Yup.
Yeah.
And at the end of that RC is a low.
RC
You know
low?
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
I used to bang back in the day.
For real, what you was?
I was Crip. You know?
From Arizona?
Arizona to LA. Raised in LA.
What part of LA?
Pasadena. West Altadena.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
I hear about it.
Yeah. We're on the map, but banging's starting to get to a point where now it ain't so severe. It's starting to die down.
Right.
The youngsters are starting to do something totally different now, you know? Yeah, they don't bang as hard like we used to. Because, after a while, man, that shit becomes stupid.
Became stupid though, right?
Yeah, it's cool, but at a point, instead of just being a follower, be a leader. You know what I'm saying? It should actually gravitate you to move on to better things.
Right.
But a lot of brothers don't like to move on to better things. They like staying stagnant. And that stagnant situation is bad.
So did you got into a lot of trouble growing up?
Man, I stay in trouble. Even to this very day.
How many times you been in prison?
One time.
That's it, one time?
One time only. One time only.
How many years?
Man, I done did a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And it's jacked up.
Right.
Because I could have been a better parent to my children.
All right, how many kids you got?
I got 7 kids.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I got 6 baby mamas.
Man, you was hopping all over the place.
Yeah, jumping. You know what I'm saying?
All your kids and all the baby mamas, they out here or they in both?
Yeah, all my children were born in Arizona.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it was cool that my children were born here. I made sure that my children wouldn't be like me.
Right.
You know, like they say, instead of have my children go down the same path, I chose my children to go down a different path. You know what I'm saying? I had to make a better me. And that's what I did. You know, I didn't teach my kids to be, when I was being a parent, I was a parent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got 5 girls and 2 boys.
Yeah.
And it's like...
So I know they still out here right now.
Yeah.
You know,
my children right now, my children are spread around across the United States now. You know, like 3 or 4 of them went to college, the rest of them regular life. You
right.
know what I'm saying? But all in all, me and their mothers tried to show, instead of being like me, I've been doing crime since I was 6 years old.
So you been doing crime?
Man, crime, just straight up crime. I've been doing it since I was 6 years old. I got jumped in when I was 6. You know what I'm saying?
6?
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
Man, that's deep.
Yeah. I'm the last of the Raymond Crips.
Raymond.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. So I know about the Grape Street Crips. I know about the.
It's Shoreline. Man, it's all kind of brothers. You know.
Yeah.
I can go on about banging, but banging.
It didn't get you nowhere.
Didn't get me nowhere. Because
Right.
when I went to prison, not one of my brothers, or not one of the homies, wrote and said, "Hi, motherfucker. You doing all right?"
They ain't do nothing.
They didn't do shit. They didn't help my family. They didn't help my kids. So therefore, I said, man, fuck this shit.
Right.
Do something better.
You a walking testimony though, cause you still here though.
Yeah. Well, I use my head more than a hat rack. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Circumstance could be a little bit better though.
yeah, it does. But within the last couple of years, my wife had died. So instead of being at home where I call home, was Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Oh, you was in New Mexico?
Yeah. And I stayed there for about 13, 14 years. And When I met my wife, we have been together for 9 years. And on the real, homie, if anybody really knows what it feels like to lose a part of your life like that,
man,
it takes your whole world and flips it up upside down.
Losing somebody that important to you.
Yeah.
Important part of the piece of the puzzle.
Yep. And she was. When they say you do get one love in your life, you do.
Man.
You know, I can take you on some other type of stuff that most people be like, yeah, whatever. But this shit is real.
All right, now I heard that this story kind of seems similar to but you know his name Dreamer.
Yeah.
In
the Dreamer I'm thinking it is wear glasses.
He in a wheelchair.
Nah, I don't know him.
You be around this area though?
Yeah.
Okay, I probably just ain't bump heads with you like that. Y'all don't think he know Dreamer? Marissa, you think he know Dreamer? I was trying to tell. It's two of them.
Yeah, it's about
the
three
one
or four.
the one in the wheelchair. He in jail?
Damn.
I'll show you a picture. I haven't got the video with him though, but he's he's California too, and he was a Crip, and saying what he told me is once his wife died.
Yeah. That shit fucks your world up.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like when she left.
Only person you can count on.
Yeah. You know.
Give you motivation.
My woman she was, you know when they say your mother's the only woman that's gonna really love you?
Yeah.
Well, she loved me like, man, unconditionally.
Right.
She accepted all the bullshit that I had.
The past, the flaws.
All the flaws.
Lifted you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the greatest thing my wife ever did for me was when she told her son, whose father died when he was a baby, right? She said, "See that man over there?" I said, "Yeah, Mama, I see him." She said, "I trust that man with my life." Man, homie, that right there made me feel like the Empire State Building, homie. That's how tall she made me feel. And me and my baby, we used to do everything. Just me and her.
Right.
Just like that song said.
She balanced you out.
Yeah. And
what, if you don't mind me asking, what is she?
My wife, you know what's so funny? My wife is from San Diego. She was shoreline. She was Peru. You know, for those who don't know what Peru is the beginning of Bloods. And my wife banged hard.
She banged too?
Yeah. My wife banged. You know what I'm saying? She'd be like, "Oh, blood." I'd be like, "Aight." Ain't gonna be too many. She'd be like, shut up, you wicked ass nigga. I'd be like, "All right, woman, slob ass woman, you better chill the fuck out." And we had it was like a yin and a yang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was my bunny. And I was a Clyde. We rode. Motherfuckers owed us money. We was trying to get it. Man, my wife put hands on a regular motherfucker like it ain't worth shit.
Damn.
You know? And that shit used to be funny because one time I seen a youngster up in jail. He was all blah, 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 you know, talking that high power type shit. And the motherfucker happened to come down the alley where we lived. And man, he was sitting there and I was like, "Oh, what's up, youngster?" Yeah, you know, we was chopping it up. And next minute I look up, he talking that high power shit, and I was like, "Aight, right. Give me 1, 2, 3. She said, "For real, baby?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "All right."
Got up on him.
I said, "Hey, little youngster, I put 400 on my wife." That youngster said, "Oh no, G, I mean, you know, my wife was hitting. I didn't even like my wife hitting me. You know, she had 2 brothers.
Yeah.
And she broke both of their nose.
For real?
Yeah. My wife hits. Little short, compact little lady. About 5. I said my baby was about 5'4", 5'5". But that motherfucker had shoulders like a linebacker. And she wasn't playing when she hit me. So I never really liked my wife hitting me. I was like, nah, girl, you better go home. She'd be like, oh, honey bunny, I ain't gonna hurt you.
So look, yeah, I know that's deep. We'll talk about that, jump back to that another time. So like, you can, did you ever have a, by you being in jail and all that stuff like that, do you have a success part of your life? Did you ever change your life?
Yeah, I did. When I got up out of Arizona, right? And when I left, I went to New Mexico. And when I got there, it was different. It was different from Arizona, Cali, New Jersey. It was way different.
Yeah.
And I lived a little bit everywhere, man. And when I seen a Mexican lady and a white lady open the door for me and then turn around and say, good morning. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, hold up. This shit is a little bit different.
You don't think they like that out here?
Oh, hell no, ain't nowhere near like this. Not here.
That's what I heard when I was, my pops used to stay out here. Because I'm from Chicago, though, but when, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, like, in other places and out south, southern places and stuff, like, when you open the door for people and stuff, they say thank you to hold the door open for you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Arizona ain't like that.
Nah, hell no. And if you do come across that, that's very few. You know what I'm saying? But I never came across it. So when I was in New Mexico and I came across it, I was like, hey. So I ended up moving there. And I was there for a minute and I met my wife. And when I met my wife, it changed my life.
Yeah.
She taught me how to love. And when I felt that love, I gave it right back. I could've, like they said, I felt like I was cheated out of that, but I wasn't.
Right.
She was here to show me certain things. And to this day, it's weird, but you know what? They say people can communicate.
Right.
Me and my wife communicate pretty much on an everyday still. It's like when I used to walk with my wife, we used to walk around and I would find dimes. Every time me and my wife, well, what'd you find, babe? A dime. So you my dime piece, baby. She'd be like, oh, honey bunny. I'd be like, girl, you is. So from then on, when she passed,
yeah.
to this day, homie, when I find dimes, I think about my wife. And it's like, I thought it was some bullshit at first. But we told each other, she said, either one of us ever leave. Tell the other one how kind it is, if we can, let her know we're still there. She's still there.
That's a sign.
That's a sign. And when I come across one,
just remind you every day, all the time, though.
Or when I say, hey, baby, I'll say, good morning, baby, I ain't seen you, I ain't talked to you. You're so weird. I'll find a dime within less than 45 minutes to an hour. And I'll be like, damn, my baby sent a hot back.
That's deep, bro.
Yeah.
So, you being out here, you got a home or you out here?
I'm out of here. Homie. I lost everything, all the way down to my dogs. When I lost my wife, I lost everything.
So how do we bounce back from that? See, I feel like you hurt and you gave up. So how do you bounce back from that?
Well, I'm just now be able to talk about certain things. My wife's been gone now almost 2 years. And now I'm just regaining my approach, you know, my whole thing. And it takes a minute, but I'm coming back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of these streets. But within these streets, a lot of cats don't know there's rules and regulations.
Right.
And a lot of these youngsters ain't playing the regulations. And a lot of them gonna have to understand. You got to pay your dues.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm to the point now, I was like, I'm starting to make motherfuckers feel it. You know? And it's sad, but
I feel like they'll get better for you, man. Like, you know, for me, you know.
Brother. It is. It's just, I got to put it into action and mode. Now my mentality has got a little bit stronger. My heart thing, you know, I don't cry as much as I used to.
Right.
You know, but I do miss her. There ain't no other broad or any other kind of chick I walk up and try to, if she can't do what my wife did or more, bye.
Wow.
You know,
so my channel's small, man. I'm trying to grow up. Most time people know me. I come out here.
Yeah.
You know, I love to give back. You know what I'm saying? But like I got a small channel. I still work a job, man. I ain't in a situation to help people how I want to help, but it's gonna come one day.
Yeah.
But you know, what you think I can help you with?
You just help me.
For real?
Yeah. You just help me.
Appreciate that, bro. It make me feel good, man.
I ain't never told a little bit of my story. You know, I tell it to you know a certain amount of few, but now I don't know how many motherfuckers are gonna see this shit.
You got Cash App?
Yeah, but I don't even use it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
well, just know, man, if this video blow up, or you know, my channel, cause it's gonna happen within the next year. And if you still out here, I'm gonna do my best to, you know, uplift you and you know,
it's gonna you gonna blow up, young brother. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you. You're gonna move, and you're just gonna move fast, and you're gonna, but just don't let the money change you, or the events to change you. Just keep grounded and stay.
Just like one of my favorite interviews right here, man. When they get deep like this, man.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I can help people that
really hurt.
You know what I'm saying, right? They got some, you know, they got some off their chest, cause you know, man, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, man.
I appreciate your time.
Hey, I just need y'all.
Old man.
Yeah.
You know?
I just need y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and send some motivational comments, man. You know, some uplifting comments. Y'all got resources, anything, man.
Stay positive.
Yeah, all day long. Big dog. Have a blessed one.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.